Hey guys, welcome back to Kolbenkraft. In today's video, we are going to try something new. We are going to do some stuff on Raspberry Pi. So here I have a basic Raspberry Pi 4 model and I've connected not some, two LEDs, and clearly one's red, one's green. I've connected this this red LED over here to the GPIO pin number 17, the green to GPIO pin number 27, and this switch over here to GPIO pin number 22. Now, GPIO is basically general purpose input output. That's the very basic concept of Raspberry Pi. And yeah, I know this for just for the information. This I know this is a button, but we'll just call it a switch. So now we will be writing a program in our Raspberry Pi. Uh, the language I'm using is right now Python, and we need to import library, import rpi dot gpio as gpio. This is basically the Raspberry Pi library, so the program can know, it can read the pins which we have connected, and we also need to import another library time for the delay. We'll know you guys will know this later why we are importing time. So we have imported two libraries, and now we need to define gpio dot set mode as gpio dot bcm. Now there are two types of set modes. One is bcm and another is board, something like that. I'm not sure of it. Well, this basically means that we need to. There are many pin numbers on this board. Like for example, pin GPIO 17, GPIO 22, GPIO 18, and so on. So now with this set mode, we are saying that with this LED, like for example, our LED is connected to pin number 17. So we just need to write down the number 17, and the program will automatically know to which pin what is connected. So before setting this mode, we'll just define variables. Red as 17, green as the pin number for green was 27, and for switch pin number 22. Now GPIO set mode PCM. With this command, now the program will know that red LED is connected to GPIO pin number 17, green to 27, and switch to GPIO pin number 22. Now we need to define which of these pins work as an input and which of these pins work as an output. So now GPIO dot setup, and now we need to define as pin number 17 is LED, which is an output, so red dot gpio dot out. I'm just going to copy paste these things, and yes, now the green also works as output, so green comma gpio output, and the switch works as an input. So yeah, one thing we need to do over here is we also need to write down this command over here, pull up down gpio is equals to gpio dot pud underscore up. This is all about pull up registers and pull down registers. This is that's a completely different topic, but just for now sake, remember that whenever this pull up registers are mostly used for buttons and switches. And yes, we have a switch over here, so pull up register, so that's what we are defining over here. Now diving into the main program, we'll just give try. Those who are familiar with Python, you guys know what a try and exception is. Uh, and we want this cycle to run, we want this program to run in an infinite loop. So while one, we'll keep a statement if gpio dot input is switch. With this command, we are just declaring that when the what should the program do when the switch is off. So gpio dot output, uh, when no when no switch is pressed, when the button is not pressed, I want the LEDs to just just glow up. So I'll just say gpio dot output red comma gpio dot high. That's gpio dot high is basically it will switch on the LED. So oops, yep, I'm going to do the same for the green LED. gpio dot green will also be switch on. Now, if now else statement, that is when the button is pressed, I want the both the LEDs to blink up alternatively. So what I'll do is I'll just copy paste these commands over here, and yeah, API.output red. Now when red LED is blinking, I want the green to to not to light up. Green should be switched off when the uh, red LED is blinking. So this I've done over here, and I want the delay, sorry, the pause to be for like 0.5 seconds. So time dot sleep will be 0.5. Now the other way around, when the green LED is switched on, I want the red LED to go off. So when the red is low, green will be high. Now that's it, we are almost done. We just need to write down the accept command over here. Now the thing with the try and accept is that it works just normally. Your program will run smoothly. It will set up the GPIO input pins and output pins. It will go into this try statement over here, try command over here. But we need to define accept that, for example, when we are pressing some key on the keyboard, then the program will just reset the GPIO pins again, and so that we can use those pins for another program also. So we'll just write keyboard interrupt gpio dot cleanup. So this command will just reset all the GPIO pins, and yeah. So that's it. That was the command, and now we'll click on run. So let's see what happens. Yep. Now we are not pressing any button over here, so these are blinked on. The LEDs are blinked on. Now let's say uh, I want this to blink alternatively. So when we press the button, yep, when the when the red light is blinking, the green will go off, and vice versa. So this was the basic command to how to switch on LEDs or on a Raspberry Pi using Python programming. In the next video, we'll come up with some other project. So till then, peace.